Hi, my name's Chris. This is the Chamael Corp, and it's been a while, so I wanted to give everybody kind of an update on what I've been up to. So first we're going to start with the helmet, because I think that's what everybody is most interested in. Last time you saw the helmet, it had its last coat of filler primer on it. So what I've done in the meantime is I've gone ahead and painted it, fully distressed it, finished it, and I've gotten the visor cut. So if I turn it this way, I use the same technique here as I did on the chest piece, and so if you are curious about that technique, I invite you to check out the video up there. The difference here from the chest piece is obviously that the chest piece doesn't have a visor, right? So if we're talking about the visor, well, it's really just a replacement face shield for a welding helmet. And then using some paper, I made a template, and from there I just cut it out and I fit it in. What I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be using a heat gun to give it that round shape that it needs. And then once that's done, it should just very easily slide in there and look awesome. And I'll be doing a video on that. One really cool effect I did was I found these decals, which the link is in the description. I believe it is by Vank Props, but that really just gave us the helmet a little something extra. So I was very excited to be able to put something like that in there. Again, this is the Assassin helmet by Buck the Mando. I will also put the link to this in the video description. What else have I been up to? So a couple of things. I'm working on a set of Star Trek The Next Generation rank pips. So I've designed the pips. They're very small. So they need to have the magnets glued in. They need to be sanded down, primed, and then painted gold. When done, they will look like that, fairly screen accurate. And the next thing is, right here in front of me, is I'm building an E11 blaster, Stormtrooper rifle from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. It's from an amazing model that I saw on Thingiverse, and I will put that description down below. Yeah, this has been taking up most of my time, and I really just love how, if I can figure out how to get it together, everything, just kind of pieces together the way it should. And then you can start to build the tops and the bottoms on. And this is really cool because it starts out with a 3D model of the actual real-life firearm that they manipulated for filming the first movie. So first you build that, and then there's a secondary set of files with all the additional pieces for the Stormtrooper build. So you've got the custom scope, and you've got some other items that'll have to go on the gun once it's completed. So I'm very excited about it. It's, like I said, very complicated. The trigger mechanism actually works, which is pretty cool. So this is a new and exciting challenge for me as well. Next step on the Mando stuff, outside of just getting the visor in, is going to be starting to put Velcro on the flight suit and getting some of these pieces so they can be attached. My goal, like I've said in the past, is to have this done by Halloween. I think I have a shot at it now that both my printers are up and running again. Well, the CR10 will be soon, but we are at least back in business. So then obviously it's finishing up some commissions, which not only provides a good challenge and gives me a little bit something extra to do to kind of like prevent me from getting too burned out on this, but it also is a source of income, so that doesn't hurt either. If you've not seen any of my other stuff, we've got a couple of things going on. We do have a video series on the Mandalorian build. We do have a starting video series where we are going to be converting this space into the interior of a starship. So those are two pretty large projects that are pretty exciting. To help with that, we have put up a Patreon page, which is linked in the description. And patrons do get access to a lot of things. You get access to videos early. So if I release a video on Monday, a Patreon subscriber would get access to that on Friday. You get access to the complete library of the any 3D models that I've personally created. So that is these pips. It is Sabacc credits from Star Wars. It is a Grand Moff rank badge from the original trilogy. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. It's all been printed. It all works really well. It comes off, most of it, on an Ender 3. Additionally, for some patrons, in the course of this build out of the basement into a starship, there will be a dedication plaque. And if you contribute at a certain amount, your name will be on that dedication plaque. We are looking at a tier that would send you a quarterly raw print, so something straight off the printer, unsanded, unpainted, and things like that. And then you would get that once a quarter, and you could jump in, follow along with a video to finish it yourself. I think there's some cool things out there. I invite you to drop down and check it out. I also invite you to click the subscribe button and the like button. If you are excited about what's going on here, if you're interested, we would love to have you along for the ride. And hitting those things will help us with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for your time. I hope to see you again, and until next time, keep creating.